Hello and welcome to another modern video. We're gonna be trying out an interesting thing. Like by far the most common question that I get whenever I stream my Naya Lands deck list is, I don't want to buy Wrenns. What can I replace Wrenns with, or some iteration of that? And it got me thinking. Okay, what if people don't want to buy Wrenns? Okay, well, how can we replace that? And then it kind of happened by chance that I tried out the Black Myth Reclaimer deck, and I thought it was actually quite good. And consistently, the best card in the deck felt like it was Witherbloom Command. Witherbloom Command does so many things for the deck. It gets you the lands that you need, and when you're getting back something like Urza, Saga, or Takenuma, the value is insane. It also kills Monkey, it kills DRC before flipping, it drains, it destroys Wrenns, which is kind of insane. So, like, Witherbloom Command does a lot of things very, very well, and it just continuously overperforms. So I was thinking, what if I just jam some Witherbloom commands in my Naya Lands deck? So we're going to be trying that out today. And you're going to see that we're playing some Reclaimers, we're playing some Bossages, which is the new card. We're trying to fix the mana, basically. So we have Flagstones, and we got some Godless Shrine, Triumphs, Overburn Tomb, etc. And the one that I was talking about is Takenuma Abandoned Mire. This card is very, very good. You can get back your Knights, your Titanias, your Wandering Emperor, etc. It's very, very sweet card. It actually does a lot of work. Very, very powerful. Also, it allows your map to basically get anything that your opponent has killed before, which is very nice. I'm playing Knights over Renegade Radier. I am fairly convinced that Radier is just the better card in this kind of archetype. Like, being able to get back your Shadow Spear, your map, or even more importantly, your Saga or your Reclaimer, it's a huge, huge deal. This version of the deck is not playing Wrenn and 6 though, so obviously, like, the best thing that you can get back with Radier is your Wrenn and 6, and since this version is not playing Wrenns, I was considering playing something like Tarmogoyf, like an impactful threat that you can play, that you can get back with Radier, and it's going to, you know, it has the potential of taking over a board. But I opted against it, and I'm playing Knights of the Reliquary instead. It's possible that this should be like 2 more Ralliers, or like 1 more Rallier and 3 Goyfs, or some split like that. I'm uncertain, but far and away the things that you're getting back the most with Rallier is your lands, right? Like, because Rallier allows you to ramp towards Titania, or even in this decklist I'm trying out a singleton copy of the Wandering Emperor. This card is kind of impressive. It's a lot better than I originally thought it was. It just works out very nicely against a variety of strategies in a variety of situations. Particularly just flashing a threat on your opponent's end step or in combat in order to give a creature +1/+1 and first strike can be a blowout, or just like putting a 2/2 White Samurai into play can be very, very good. And against control is obviously fantastic, right? You end step the Emperor, then you untap and you slam Titania. Like, it just works so well in the curve. But yeah, so then we have March of Otherworldly Light and Prismatic Ending as well. This is going to be our removal suite. I've been very impressed by March, but in this deck we could play something else instead. If we thought that would be better, we could play even stuff like Fatal Push or Abrupt Decay, things like that. But I really like the fact that March actually kills lands. I think that's a very, very big deal. In the cyber, we have Thoughtseize against combo and control decks. We have Needle that we can get off of the Saga, couple of Trackers, and 3 copies of Endurance. Like, these cards are just, you know, Tracker is just like a mid-range queen, and Endurance is absolutely insane against all of the DRC decks, Graveyard decks, etc. Force of Vigor against artifacts, and you know, Hammer is still very, very much a very good deck, so Force of Vigor is against that. Engineered Explosives, and finally Chalice of the Void as our hate pieces against Rhinos and stuff like that, and Chalice mostly against Cascade. That's going to be the decklist that we're going to be playing through a league. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and if you are interested in me playing any decklist of your choice on stream or on YouTube, or if you're interested in coaching, you can find all the information to get that going in the description of the video down below. Without further ado, round number 1. All right, turn 1 Reclaimer, we keep. Although I guess we may have to, like, if they go turn 1 Monkey, we're going to have to Prismatic Ending Monkey, I would assume. When I tried the shell, I always have struggled with Titania, and I only played 1 and added 1 Raminap and 1 Tracker. Well, Titania is the best card in the deck, so I want the 4 copies for sure. What are we playing? It's Abzan Lands. Are you new to the stream, Humble Greek? Because it's a staple of the channel. Dashed Monkey. Windswept Heath. That would have been nice to draw, actually. Would love to find a black source. Been a YouTube frog recently. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I've been a YouTube frog recently, so this is the first time I stream in I have no idea how long. It really has been a long time. Opponent kept on top. That's probably an answer to the Reclaimer, I have to assume. Which kind of sucks. Unholy Heat, yeah. Damn it. Alright, can I draw a black source? God damn it, they made it into a 3-3. Oh, come on, man. What is this shit? I mean, I'm gonna play the knight, but like my opponent can just shock it and she dies. If we do untap though, I think we're gonna win. If we do untap with this Knight of the Reliquary, I think we're gonna win. I imagine we're not gonna, because my opponent didn't dash monkey. Yeah. What is this Colligan's command? K command is brutal. Iteration. Point Inquisition in the graveyard. Okay. You can hear the baby? Yeah. She's in the other room. Don't do it, opponent. Don't do it. Don't kill my knight. Don't do it. Nice. Do we play Blast Zone? I honestly forgot about this deck list. Let me check real quick. We have Blast Zone, dude. That's awesome. All right. I mean, I could Blast Zone or I could Titania. What's better? I'm just gonna Blast Zone, right? Hey, Looker Flokin. Yeah, I did. It's awesome. It's awesome. She's 3.5 months at this point. She's growing up. Dude, this is good. This is... Oh, this Blast Zone is gonna be something, huh? Can you please dash monkey too? Would you be so kind, opponent, to dash monkey? Please and thank you. Baby Titan, yeah. She's great. And I mean, we can just get it back. Block there. Yes! Play more cards into it, opponent. Play more cards into it. My opponent's like, ha! I got the blowout. I'm like, yeah, hold my beer. Hold my beer. I got responses. I have responses. I have responses, opponent. This good. Dress down resolves now. Good luck and good nerves. 2 years in, I can tell you. Nice. It's the greatest weird adventure of your time. Oh, I've been loving it. I've been absolutely loving it. Opponent confirmed not ghosting because they fell, you know, face first into that last one. Five knight. Let's go. Saga. It's a good draw. I slam Titania here, right? If they drown Titania, they don't drown the knight. Maybe they're playing Mana Leak. I don't know. It could be. They let me untap with Knight of the Reliquary. Okay. Opponent likes to leave dangerously, I guess. This is making me feel things. Good. It should. Dashed monkey. Would have loved to draw that one. Yeah, I don't know about this whole letting me untap with knight over and over again thing. I don't know how I feel about that, you know? So we're gonna... Do we want to blow this up? I don't think we care about that. So let's drain. Meal 3. What would you think of playing one cavern in the deck? It's... So... People very often ask me about cards, and 99.9% of the time, I have tried those cards already. And they just didn't work because of X, Y, and Z. Like, I can attack for lethal here. What can my opponent have? The thing is, if I dress down, I guess, but if they dress down now, then they don't dress down my constructs. Dude, they had the drown in the lock. I am so confused. I am so confused. Hey, Sindri, how's it going? I think I trade here. At least I force the interaction. Have I tried Skewed Swarm? Yeah. So the thing about Cavern, like to answer the question, actually, the thing about Cavern is that it just doesn't work out. Like you have too many. This is not like Prime Time where you're trying, like in Amulet, you're just trying to resolve Primeval Titan, and you don't really care about resolving the other things. I guess you do care about resolving Dryad, but you have bounce lands, right? So you can reset your Cavern and you can get it going in different ways. Here you don't really have that, so you're in a spot where, like, if you play Elf on the cavern, then that just not only does it not cast your other creatures, but it also doesn't cast your other spells. So you cannot cast your Witherbloom Command, you cannot cast your Prismatic Endings. It's all sorts of trouble. So as sad as it makes me, cavern just doesn't work here. I think I'm just gonna map for another Saga here. How does Samuel have a bad matchup into Yawgmoth? I mean, we could Takenuma here. I think I'm gonna Saga though. Takenuma is interesting though, but Takenuma takes 2 turns. Like I need to channel next turn, and then I have yet 1 more turn before I get to do anything at all. So how does Amulet have a bad matchup into Yawgmoth? It's because they're more consistent and do their thing, and their sideboard cards are extremely impactful. They have Forces, they have Necromentia, and you have like Dismember. You know, like things post board get a lot worse. They don't just get a little bit worse. They get significantly worse. Yawgmoth has protection from Mesusa. Yeah, that's true. It's technically true. Before Cyber, we have technically faster. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. And they have ways of interacting with us even game 1, right? Like they have the little dude that activates, right? The one that they can use to crack enchantments and artifacts. Actually, then finding Sorgat Lantern here is a little bit irritating, to be honest. So they're playing into the Blast Zone. Rallier kind of fucks here. Let's go to basic forest. 1, 2, 3. Draw number 3. Been pushing some matches with Cultivator. Amulet the other day, I had a streak of 15 lands. Yikes. 15 lands with the Cultivator trigger and 2 Amulets in play. I felt bad, it was too much fun. Trigger was where I missed, but it was worth it. Nice, that's awesome. So I guess we lose to Dress Down anyway, so I'm just not even gonna block here. Three drowns. We know that they have Monkey in hand. That's one of their cards. So default and spell Yawgmoth to finish my amulet in paper. Nice. 1, 2. Activate. Get Sudan Orb. Play this. And we get to attack here because I'm so confused right now. I am so confused right now. I'm gonna work somewhere at lunch to get amulet and tighter and paper again. Nice. I mean that kills me, right? So I'm gonna make it so it doesn't kill me. There we go. Good stuff. It would have also killed me last turn. Would have also killed me last turn. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Another shadow. That's shadow number 4. Croxa. That's a problem. That's a big ass problem. How do we win? Titania? March of Otherworldly Light. So the last card in hand is Monkey. So what we're going to do now is we're going to I guess we can't do everything, right? Shit. So I assume my opponent has nothing. We make construct. Let's actually start here. Because we can just not make a construct. No, we have to make a construct. Because then we can't swing back for lethal. Well, they cannot have Boseiju land, but what we can do is we can blow up the red source. And maybe they don't have a basic mountain. The problem is that if we do that, then the monkey connects and the monkey gives them the mana that they're missing, right? So it just doesn't quite work. I'm 1 mana short of doing everything that I want to do because I want to Boseiju their land. That sucks. And I can sack a couple. I guess I can just draw Titania. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. If I draw Titania, I think that we win. So that's my draw right now. Honestly, it really sucks that my opponent, the monkey, randomly exiled my Soul Guide Lantern, because otherwise we would have gotten that and Croxa wouldn't be a problem at all. But we can still draw Titania here. Titania? One time? Titania. Knight. Actually. So we can't make a token, actually, which is a little bit awkward, but we do get to gain some life here. Shadow Spear. Play Knight. That's a big gal. That's a big gal. Is that gonna be good enough? So we gotta dodge push, or we gotta dodge drawing the look number 4. Bolt kills me. I have a Suran Orb in play. Bolt does not kill me. Even in Holy Hit their own creature, their own Kroxa recasted doesn't kill me either. Let's go! Let's go! That was fucking awesome. That was fantastic. Wow. I love that. So I think I'm going to cut the Reclaimers here. They just died to too many things too easily. The cavalry arrived. That was kind of fun. Everybody who tells you that Knight is not good enough for Modern clearly is lying. In all seriousness though, it's probably not great here. Like, it obviously worked out in that specific game, but probably not great in the matchup. Shout out to Blast Zone, by the way. Shout out to Blast Zone. Maybe Emperor sucks? Nah, Emperor's fine. I think it is Knight, actually. Also, like, how insane was that Suran Orb? How ridiculously wild was that Suran Orb? Absolutely outstanding. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's super slow, but matchup's grindy. What's up, Trenton Baker? Welcome. Ending that shit. Get it out of my sight. Out of my sight. Okay. Here's a Shadow Spear. They're gonna drown this? Please do. Wow, that's so good for me. Awesome. Iteration. Okay. Who's the streamer that leads the Big Heart community? Is that Farah? I think you're talking about Eyelash TV, which I've been missing so much, by the way. Where is she? Does anybody know anything about her? Because she used to stream at exactly at the time where, you know, I'm just done with the day and I'm just chilling. So I used to watch her a lot. It was just perfect timing for me. But she's been disappeared. I hope everything is fine. Last game, opponent correctly held the dress down. I think since we didn't make it do it to block and might have Boseiju dress down to shrink the shadow. Yeah, I guess maybe they just, I don't know. It seems like so a little bit too 5-head, you know what I'm saying? Seems like they play themselves a little bit. Garnia kind of couldn't remember her. Yeah. Yeah, she's great. I don't know what she's up to. I fucking love to draw that one. I'm not gonna fetch because of Rallier. It's kind of nice. Was waiting to get more value for Bog, but now I have to play it this turn because next turn I'm trying to Titania. It's a little bit awkward that if my opponent... Like, there's a very, very serious argument for not killing the monkey in combat. Because if I do, like, now my opponent can drown my Titania. I mean, I still think I'm gonna, because, you know, monkey is a stupid card, but... Maybe they'll drown this. That would be great. And then we get to untap and play Titania. Another monkey. That's very nice. So now we get to do this, which means that I can also empty the monkey. Oh no. Oh no, opponent. That was not the play. that was not it. Shock resolves. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, opponent, it's probably new to Modern. Like, they're not familiar with all of the interactions, so, you know. It's understandable. Like, when I was new to Modern, I also made a bunch of mistakes and got blown out in a plethora of different ways. There are certain Modern interactions that are not easy to spot. Let's put it like that. There are a bunch of Modern interactions that are not very easy to spot. Like bolting Tarmogoyf, for example, that's one that I learned the hard way. Do I play around another drown? I think I can use my mana effectively anyway, so because of that, if I didn't have the clue, well, now I feel like an idiot, but if I didn't have the clue, I would have considered just playing the Titania, because I wouldn't have been able to use my mana effectively otherwise. But since I do have the clue, I still get to use all my mana here, or at least more than half of my mana, and then play around the lock very effectively. Shout out to Grafdigger. Oh, Grafdigger Cage Living End, dude. Like, that was a weird one to find. Took your list from the Patreon to a 3-1 on Monday, only losing to Naya Enchantress. I left a comment for you on the post on Patreon if you can get back to me when you can. Thanks. Oh yeah, you got it. Thank you. That's awesome. Happy that that you did well with the deck. Okay, so it looks like opponent did not have the drown this time around, which probably means that that's game. I don't think my opponent can come back from this now. Yep. All right, 1-0. All right, round number 2 against the Master Emayashi. I think I keep this hand. We have early interaction. We also have a knight to play on turn 3, and we can grow that knight fairly quickly. Yeah, 100%. Pod Yawgmoth has a very strong, has some very strong pod vibes, you know. Fetch line would have been a nice draw there, but since we didn't draw the fetch line, I'm gonna go Suran Orb into Knight. Very likely Ayashi here has ways to shock here. Like I'm not gonna survive a bolt, unfortunately, because I'm not gonna crack two lands in order just to make the Knight survive. But Blood Moon. So sack that. Yes. Get basic planes. I love this deck, man. Of note, actually Blood Moon is not very good against Naya lands. In fact, it's quite bad against Naya lands. No, Blood Moon just doesn't do anything against Naya lands. We have so much removal for it. Like, this is not Amulet. We have a gazillion ways to find basics. We have infinite ways of finding basics. Between Reclaimer, Knight, just like 9 fetch lands. I think this is actually on 8 fetch lands, so not that many. And like even our Saga's dying immediately, it triggers Titania anyway. Like we really don't care at all about Blood Moon. So Wandering Emperor is probably bad. I think Reclaimer is fantastic. I don't even care for these forces. I'm assuming they're playing like the big red style deck, so I probably want trackers. No, Chalice is not very good. Like, you have to bring in Chalices in the matchups where you know that Chalice is just... It's almost good. It's almost good game, right? Because we are playing a significant amount of very solid 1-drops, right? So... It used to be a sideboard plan that when Shadow was not playing Colonel's commands, like in the Lurus days, I used to cut my Reclaimers and bring in Chalices. And that plan worked out fairly well. But now that Shadow is back to K commands, it's I don't think it's that good of a plan anymore. Bold is fine compared to Twin? No. No. No, it's not. Zenith is not okay. All of the cards that you folks are talking about are not fine for Modern. I think I'm just gonna cut the Takenuma there. Like those cards would be just too oppressive, I think. Polymon is either broken or not relevant, I would guess. It's broken. Straight up, it's broken. Are there any changes? Whoops, what? Hayashi. I think I'm keeping this. What I kept 7. 25 years of playing experience and 9 hours of judging gives me a pretty good viewpoint, I'd say. That's fair. I think we slam Reclaimer in 1. Sure, like my opponent can shock it, they can, you know, bolt it, whatever. I mean, if we're gonna get got by Prismatic Ending, this is the game to get got by. Oh, we also don't. Well, we drew the ending, so now we can just float white mana and kill the moon. Pillage my land. That's a lot more problematic than Blood Moon. That is so much more problematic than Blood Moon. Blood Moon I really did not care about, but Pillage I do care about. And now we do care about Blood Moon, obviously, but... And the chances you make to the 500 budget Titan deck you posted in December, try thinking about into that to get started on Titan. I honestly don't know, because I don't remember what that deck list looked like. So I will drain you, and we're gonna get back. I think we're gonna get back Verdant Catacombs. I could get back Basic Forest. I think I'm gonna get back the Catacombs though. Because this can find me a white source if I need to as well. Like if my opponent had activated the den there, right? So just gonna make the same play here. Get another Basic Forest. So if they do go for then activation, we can blow it out with March. Like March being able to kill lands is such a big deal. So we're gonna wait till beginning of combat. We can't find the basic, unfortunately, but cast white 0. If we find a land, now we get Titania. Yeah, Witherbloom Command is outstandingly good. Like it's so good. Witherbloom Command constantly overperforms. Constantly. Actually, last week I bought a bunch of copies of Witherbloom Command. That's a DRC. That's a land. 4/6. So. I could kill Darcy here. I could kill DRC. Because that's going to attack me in the air, so if they do actually manage to get Delirium, I could be in a lot of trouble. And then I can get raised. And here I'm going to hold up Night Activation instead of attacking. Like this represents 2 5/3s. So how big is Night Trauma Edition for Reclaimer decks? Like it's a card I'm happy that it's going to exist, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, honestly. I wanted to activate there to guarantee that I'm gonna have access to basic planes. Fury. They pitched Spike Field Hazard. Okay. Dude, they kill the Knight instead of the Titania? How sick is that? How fucking sick is that? Man, I love this deck. I love this deck so much. Ending. So do I take 4 here? I think so, right? So opponent is to double chomp. I'm thinking about Bolt, right? It has to be better, though, to force them to triple chump. So, black, green, white. Take 4, down to 11. But now we attack, we trade, and they take lethal unless they have, like, lightning bolt or something. Yeah. You love to see it. Alright, so we're playing against the Kaheera, which is historically a bad matchup. Either they're on blue-white or they're on elementals. I'm gonna keep this hand. And I think I'm gonna play bottom the Emperor. First time we saw the Emperor and we have to send her to the bottom. Feels bad, man. Witherbloom Command gonna guarantee our land drop number 3, which is nice. Please play a Wrenns 6. 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 Please play. No, Wrenns 6 feels bad, man. Like I can't afford to not cast a card here. Unfortunately. But if they had played a Wrenn, or if they had played like oh, this is just banned. What's his name, right? The Reclamation deck? Where I kind of wish I had kept the Emperor now, right? Yeah, I'm assuming that it's just the Reclamation deck with really bad mana hand. Or maybe not. Or maybe it's not. That's also an option. I think it's just elementals, right? No, it's not elementals. If it were elementals, they wouldn't have named white there. Here's my knight. There's an argument for just like marching the Utopia Sprawl there, but bunch of evoke in hand. It could be, but like why would they tap their mana like that, right? Ugh. That sucks. Still don't know what my opponent's up to over there. We still don't know. Could be a bunch of different things. Gonna play another Teferi in minus, looking for a land. Mold Drifter. So it is elementals. They're gonna Solitude my knight now? They probably have to. Fury. Yeah, whatever. Why would they Utopia Sprawl on white? I'm so confused. Whatever, I guess. So what I can do here is I can play Soul Guide Lantern, exile whatever, and then I can crack it, not draw a card, just to exile their graveyard, just so that triggers Revolt for Rallier and I get back my land. I think that's worth it. It also allows me to pressure the Teferi. And next turn we can drop Titania. Also just realized that we drew 3 Titania in a row, and we actually mailed one of them with the with the Prismara Command. Like, would we have drawn 3 Titanias in a row? Because I think one of them we kept in hand. Mold Drifter. Probably gonna attack the fairy anyway. Nice draw. That's a 5-3. Hiya! Oh man, opponent blocked. So, any idea for Tameshi Brewers, by the way? Not really, but I'm interested in trying out the deck that's been going around. I think it's pretty solid, and it looks like a ton of fun. So I'm probably gonna talk to Davius and see what his thoughts on it are, like potential changes and stuff. Solitude in response. Pitching prismatic ending. Do I want to make a token in response? I think so. Forces the minus on the fairy. Or otherwise it pressures it. And next turn we get to play another Titania and we get to draw Suran too. Monitors came up with a neat version of the Meshi last week. Nice. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. We're only gonna have 3 mana here, unfortunately. I think I do get back to Saga though. Alternatively, I could get back Verdant Catacombs. Ooh, Prismatic King the Suran. Okay, it's a pretty good play. It's a pretty good play. I don't think I suck anything. So much white. So their hand must be like mono fucking solitudes. Whoops. Misclicked. I'm trying to bait my opponent to minus in the Teferi on this Urza Saga. Opponent doesn't take the bait. That's very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, not even under Solitude. That's a good point, actually. Gonna gain some life here, right? Gonna be doing some life gaining. This list is so hot. Yeah. Pretty proud of this one. My opponent never drawing Omnath has been kind of a big deal this game. Spoke too soon. Damn it. Spoke way too soon. So make a token and we have enough mana to kill this. I guess I have to upkeep this. So if they can have Ephemerate here, which is obviously terrible, but we're not in good shape now. We're falling behind pretty quickly. They found the riff. Can we find Command? Command is our best draw here, I think. Whoo! All right, we are successfully far behind now. I think it's safe to say that we are now behind. It's safe to say that we're officially behind. What you gonna get, opponent? Probably another Reef? Mold Drifter, okay. Nah, Elementals is fine. Elementals is a fine deck. Tapped creature. All of these look fine. That one does not. Tracker's probably okay. Thin Reclaimer is fine. Elementals are the worst tribe. Sure. Do I have to cut the knights? Probably can't. My opponent slugged through 4 Titanias. That's very impressive. My opponent beat 4 Titanias. I love the Elementals deck. I think it's awesome. Ship that. Keep that. Make fairies great again, please, wizards. Yeah. How the mighty have fallen. Fairies is also kind of a sick deck. I'm still surprised that my opponent went turn 1, I guess like turn 3 or whatever, like whenever that was. Ugh, please, can I find land? Can I please draw land? Any land will do. That's fine. And I hear I'm more interested in like putting a little bit of pressure, and like now if my opponent has the fairy, like what are they gonna do? Like minus in my rallier? Not minus, then I just duck it and kill it. And they're just between a rock and a hard place. Recent Referino. It's pretty good. That is pretty good. Just gotta get rid of that. Like it just, we just have to. Maybe I should have attacked first, because now they can Solitude and draw a card. Seems kind of a waste to Solitude and draw a card. Like the Solitude seems more valuable, and they can just hardcast it next turn. So maybe they don't Solitude and draw a card, but definitely a very mana inefficient turn for me. Very mana inefficient turn. Omnath. Ugh. It's really hard to keep up with this. It's really hard to keep up with this. I mean, I have to do this now, I guess. If they have Ephemerate, I'm probably gonna concede. They didn't have Ephemerate, but they probably have another Omnath. This match is kind of Boomer versus Fire. I mean, not really. I'm playing like one Boomer card. All the other cards I'm playing are all Fire cards. So I'm not even sure that's the case. But yeah, like obviously now the fact that they had second Omnath, it's just, there's nothing for me to do at this point. They had the answer to the turn 1 Reclaimer. Now they have all the mana. They have all the life now because the Omnath gives them the life they need. Yeah. If they show me the Ephemerate, that's game. Yep. All right. Okay, fine hand. Let's keep it. We don't have black though. We're gonna see hopefully some Beseiju energy happening. Flagstones. Just don't mind me. $1 million. Damn it, I guess it didn't work. I guess it doesn't work for everything. Sadness. Oh yeah, my opponent is one of those that that puts the cards back with Ancient Steerings one by one. You love to see it. So I think I'm just going to, like, I need to start to get ahead on mana. And the fact that we were on the draw means that it's gonna be really hard for us. So I'm not gonna Bossage you now. If they have the Natty Tron, they got me, you know? But I think that if I don't take this turn off to get ahead on mana, I'm actually gonna fall behind. Because I spend this turn, they have the Natty Tron, of course. But yeah, I still think that I needed to do this. At least they can't blow me out here. Wish I had my Flagstone's Mastery. Takes a lot of practice. Please step out, please step out, please step out. Oblivion Stone. Dude, it must be nice. Must be fucking nice. So nothing really happens. Nothing really matters here, right? Because opponent's gonna complete Tron regardless. Man, we even have the commands and everything, but so I guess my out is for my opponent to like tap out on end step. Yes, so this is what needed to happen. This is exactly what needed to happen. So now they're gonna fetch something and I know what I don't have to crack. Cross fingers that they don't have another one. Bossage will kill Tron. Yeah, exactly. Nice wishful thinking. Hey yo! Successfully debated. We get to kill this now. Nice, nice, nice. See you streaming. I was having Super World. Oh, awesome. Atomic Donuts. Well, welcome. We're chilling. So now we crack Flagstones. We ramp once again. If my opponent gets Liquid Metal Coining, I'm just going to be very happy. Trini Sphere. All right. So instead of getting any relevant card, they managed to get an even less relevant card. Impressive, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna have 2, 4, 5 mana. I think I want to get Flagstones this turn. And I'm going to command plus kill the card. And I don't think I'm gonna kill their land because they can just O-Stone anyways, so let's just get Flagstones. And that land would be great. So this allows me to actually blow up the O-Stone if I want to, or like blow up another Tron land. Black, green. Witherbloom Command. Got your tower. Ha 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 ha. Now, do I want to? I guess I want to crack right now to draw a card. And then we can choose. That's very interesting, actually. The problem is if I think I'm gonna blow up a land. Because it can get really awkward there. Oh, no other land? Okay, the game's over. Atomic Donuts with the Prime sub. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold Donuts. Pleasure to have you here. Wow. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Don't crack that relic, opponent. Oh, don't crack that relic. Thank you. Okay, so. Don't care about this at all. Oh, dude. Destroy non-creature with mana value 2 or less. Oh my god! Oh, command! Command, dude! So sick! Exile. Yeah, I got my reclaimer. Got my reclaimer, buddy. Dude, command! Jesus. So I guess I'm gonna... Do I ending the O-Stone? I think I ending the O-Stone. Black, green. That's 3 colors. Adjust. No. No. Done. There we go. Cost with 3 colors. Bog. You. Attack. Yeah, that was a pretty bad draw, actually. That was a very, very bad draw right there. Also, now this Trinity Sphere makes it so my opponent, like, it's 3 mana for them to cast an Ancient Steerings now. Another great creator. Okay. Just gonna kill it. Milling the basic plane is kind of punishing. That's fine. Now I really wish I had gotten Urza Saga, you know. Chalice? They get Chalice now? I just don't understand anything anymore. Like, they could have just gotten... what's his name again, right? Like, they could have just gotten O-Stone. I think I would have blown up the Urza's Tower. And I'm gonna definitely uptake Blast Zone here. Whew. Whew. That was hot. Thoughtseize. Beating Needles. Got that. This sucks. These suck. I do like the endings, but I think March probably sucks. These are okay, huh? These are okay, chat? How do we feel about the Witherbloom commands? Tracker is kind of interesting. It's definitely not better than Knight in this matchup specifically, but it may be better than Rallier. Nah, nothing's better than Rallier. Let's go. Yeah. It was us playing Ponza all along. This hand's fucking awesome. Keep it. And it was all because my opponent cracked the map on that turn. If they hadn't cracked the map on that turn, I think I'm gonna ending this thing. We're basically using our mana and we're trading 1 for 1. And next turn I'm Thoughtseizing regardless, so I'd rather just use my mana there to play the card that I know that I may not be able to play later. But now we're gonna be able to reclaim it into Thoughtseize. Found second power plant. Mismatching. Ugh. Vomit. Playing Death Shadow over here. So they don't have green mana for any of these Sylvan Scrying, and they also don't have Tron. So probably gonna take the Relic then. If I play a fetch, I get to swing for 3. Is that better or worse than getting Saga going? Probably worse. Because Saga finds me Beating Needle, I guess. It's a bad draw. It's a bad draw, but that's fine. Ugh, they found it. The good thing is that their threat is... Oh, they just naturally drew it. Nice. The good thing is that their threat is Wormcoil Engine, which I can... Like, I have answers to. Like, I can deal with that. Kind of scared of Oblivion Stone. But now I can go sack this. Play Flagstones, cracks Flagstones. Karn the Great Creator. Okay. I mean, we could just force a Vigor here, so... Whatever they get, I can just force. Not this turn, but next turn. Walking Ballista. Okay. Forest. Float mana. Sack. Flagstones. Float mana. Sack. So I'm probably gonna have to name Walking Ballista with this with the PT needle that I find off of this. Or I can just get fucking... Yeah, that's so much better. I can just get the trample thing. Or I can just throw a Thoughtseize too. All roads lead to good place. Shadow Spear. All plays are good when you're whitelisted. Oh, damn it. Forgot about that. Stupid Karn the Great Creator. I mean, I kind of have to kill that, right? I mean, do I? I guess I just don't have to. Get another Flagstones. Pass the turn. Because, like, what's the worst ballista that they can make? Sundering Titan. Sundering Titan doesn't target, right? This does make things a little bit awkward here. So I'm going to try to minimize the amount of plains and forests that I have. So I want a Saga. And I want, I guess, Boseiju. Boseiju, green source. Those are some big ass knights. Actually, 14, 17 is not quite lethal. Good stuff. The best stuff, I'd even say. See you next round. Okay, so we're playing against Doom. Doom's playing Kaheera. Gonna ship this. She's better, but not by a lot. What the hell could Doom be playing that plays Kaheera? Elementals? Am I really about to play against Elementals again? Why do I have to play against an unwinnable matchup twice in a row? I guess almost twice in a row. Like, I guess both of my losses are out to be 2 Elementals. Could be Jeskai. There's no way. There's no way that it's Jeskai. Fury, Peach Fury. It is Elementals. Or not. Maybe not. It is Saheeli. White Source? Okay. All right. Anybody's game. Anybody's game so far. Fairy Time Rattler. I really don't want to kill this. Like he got his draw already. Like this is just not a good exchange for me, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Kaheera to hand. Takenuma? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Takenuma, let's go. I suspect that he probably has some counter magic. Because otherwise, what the hell is he doing? Now we're gonna do this on there instead. I mean, how can the command be making a comeback when it was never gone? Or basically, it was never there to begin with. It was both never gone and never there to begin with. Touche. Make it 2-2. Let's go. Get in there, little samurai. Little samurai dude. Gonna get back Takenuma probably, unless we find the Saga. If we find Saga, I'm gonna get back Saga, but... I'm gonna play the Knight here instead of Takenuma because it's a little bit less mana efficient, but otherwise, if I assume that he has Solitude here, and if he has Solitude, then he just Solitudes my my token and kills my Wandering Emperor, so... But I think I had to plus because otherwise Fury blows me out. I guess it's a matter of, like, we just have to choose who do we want to lose to, and... Yeah, there we go. So now if he has an answer to the Samurai, he's gonna get to kill the Wandering Emperor. Don't care what anyone says, Witherbloom Command is top tier. I mean, I agree with you. I think that Witherbloom Command is insane in this deck. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Baby emote when? I should have a baby emote, to be honest. I am back, Scott. How's it going? Yeah, this is obviously really bad for me. Very, very bad for me. Ugh. Titania, where are you? Nope. Oh, yes. Sweet. Awesome. And now we did Midrange Saga, finally. So I'm gonna chill on this fetch land because it represents one more creature. It's gonna get to castle. We are still falling a little bit behind. We know one of their cards in hand is sort of a dud in the Kaheera, but... So if he does have Counterspell in his deck, we are probably in trouble. Oh, she was in the graveyard last turn? Okay, I missed that then. Oh, we're just dead. Okay, that's also fine. All right, got me. So Thoughtseize is probably good. Needle is probably good. Soul Guide sucks. Tracker is probably fine. March sucks. Bog sucks. Reclaimer's probably okay. Knight's a little bit awkward. This looks good. This looks good. I mean, as good as it can look, at least. Smoligans have not been kind, unfortunately. Talk to me. I think we YOLO the turn 1 Reclaimer. Because we're threatening to actually get some traction if he doesn't have removal on one. Alright, Sergio, good to know. Yeah, like this is obviously a pretty good exchange for me. Doom respecting the Reclaimer. I guess I could draw 3 drops, so I probably should Thoughtseize now. Whoo! Not that it would have mattered too much, but like it's definitely good to know about. Not bad, baby. Not bad. Here's my knight, here go. Masturbate, thank you for the follow. Prismatic ending. Whoops, I misclicked. Damn it. Ah, that sucks. That's annoying. Damn it. That sucks. So now if he has another Solitude, we're in a lot of trouble. Maybe I should have made another token there. Man, I'm so tilted about not making the token on that turn. That sucks. That's so bad, man. That's so bad. Like we would have been able to so much better shape. Also, to be fair, we're dead to the combo. And he knows I have no cards in hand, so. Okay. Alright. Do you have it, Doom? That's a cat. That's so cute. This is very annoying. And like all of our threats have been exiled, so we actually can't do anything here. That's very funny. He did draw the Solitude. Man, it was all because of that. I would have one more creature right now. That really sucks. All right, Titania. Come on, baby. Honestly, there's an argument for getting Reclaimer there over Emperor, if I'm being honest. Actually, because I can exile the Felidar Guardian right now. Which means I don't die to the combo. Then Solitude kills the Emperor, and I have to draw something. Yeah, I think we're gonna wait. It means that the cat cannot attack. So at least that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna exile this. Sure. Titania? We do have Tracker. Both of our losses to like elemental style decks. I guess I haven't yet technically lost this game, but oh, we're probably just dead here, right? I guess technically not dead is the best kind of not dead. 6, 9, 10. Also, Suranor has been milled, which is bad news. Womp womp womp. All right. Both leagues went 3-2. Both times we got destroyed by like value piles. I'm not sure how that can be fixed though. Like I don't think it can, honestly. Like I feel like you just can never beat the 4-color decks. Like whether it be elementals or whether it be like all of the elemental like pitch evoke elemental decks are just way too good for us. Like they're just they're doing what we're trying to do but better. So like the only thing that you can really hope for is to assemble Titania plus Suranor and just somehow steal a win. But if you ever skip a beat, like you're just caught, right? Like there's no coming back from that. So because of that, I think that it's fine. Like I do like how the deck performed overall. Besides those matchups, I don't know if anything can be done to fix those matchups. But yeah, we got cheesed out by the calibrated blast deck. We lost against like evoke elementals decks twice, and then we lost the very first match against Shadow. It's it kind of is what it is. It doesn't surprise me too much. Like you're gonna split matches against Shadow, and you're gonna always lose to the 4-color decks and the combo decks. This version seems like it could be at least a little bit better against the combo decks because of Thoughtseize, but I don't know realistically how much better it actually is. So I don't know, something to keep in mind at least. But this was fun though. This was fun, and the deck definitely looked more reasonable than I originally expected. Particularly this Abzan version. Witherbloom Command really overperformed. Like this card was very, very impressive. Every time I drew it and every time I cast it, it felt crazy powerful. So something to keep in mind for sure. And maybe just trying to build decks around this card is a reasonable endeavor. So keep that in mind. But yeah, if you were trying to replace Wrenn with something else, this felt like a very good way to go. So replace $100 or however many Wrenn is right now with like $2. I think it's this card. Maybe less than that. Maybe like 150. Seems like a good deal. Also, you get your Triumph. You don't have to wait for the Naya Triumph. You can just have your Abzan one. In any case, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button on the way out if you enjoy the content. And if you want to check out the information about either coaching or for me to play in the deck of your choosing, you can find that information in the description of the video down below. Thanks for watching one more time, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye.